Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Smackdown from February February the 20th. I don't know why I had to check the date. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little stupid. But how I usually do these reviews is that I go over all the matches and segments, I rank them, and give the full show a rating at the end of it. So, yeah, let's get right on into it. Start off with Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre segment. Just pretty much the same things we've heard every week leading up to this point. Nothing bad. Just rinse and repeat at that point. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to 3.5 out of 5. It was a good execution this time. But nothing too different from what we already know. It's just that, yeah, that's it. This is nothing new from what we've already seen. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5 for the first one. So let's move on. The opening match was Ilya Dragunov versus Tama Tonga. The match was pretty decent. That's all I'm gonna really say. It was a good match. That's pretty much about it. Tama Tonga got the win, and that's it. Yeah, just a good match, and that's really about it. I'm gonna give it a 3.4 out of 5. So. Yeah, moving on there. Right after the match, Solo Sikoa and the MFTs just destroyed Ilya Dragunov. And Dragunov tried fighting back, and then you had Cardona come in. You had, Cardona came in. I think Apollo Crews came in as well. That's about it. They all got decimated. And then the Y86 or Uncle Howdy cut a promo on Solo Sikoa basically saying, hey, we got to do this alone, or are you willing to go at this alone, one-on-one? And leave the family behind. Don't use them as soldiers. And that's basically what was said throughout that promo. And next week now we're going to get Solo Sikoa versus Uncle Howdy in a singles match. So that should be pretty interesting there. For the match, I'll give it a 3.4 out of 5. For the segment, I'm going to go to 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, now let's move on. Jade Cargill's promo segment. Yeah, she came out uninterrupted. Forgot what she mainly said, I think. It's basically her saying, I think she's gonna beat whoever comes out of Chamber or beat Liv Morgan and all that. I don't know. She just says, I'm that bitch all the time. That's it. Her promo game, this one I didn't hate. I still think it needs improvement. So that's really all I'm gonna say there because I forgot everything she said. But I remember writing down she still needs improvement on the promo work. So that's it. I'm gonna get a 3.1 out of 5. So yeah, let's move on. Up was the first of the Elimination Chamber qualifying triple threat matches. This one for the women between Charlotte Flair, Kiana James, and Nia Jax. So this match, very fun match in my opinion. Did not expect this match to be as good as it was, as enjoyable as it was. But yeah, it was. We got an upset winner too, which was Kiana James. Did not expect her to win, but honestly, with her winning, it looks like she'll do very good in that Chamber match. I'm looking forward to it. Also, it eliminates the factor of Charlotte winning, which makes this match even more interesting. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Everyone did really well in this match. It was a fun triple threat. I'm gonna give it a 3.7 out of 5. Let's move on. Next up was Kit Wilson versus Oba Femi. This one wasn't your average 50-second squash match. It was actually 3 minutes and 50 seconds, but only 40 seconds were like in ring. Like they were actually wrestling for 40 seconds. For the first 2 minutes, it was Kit Wilson saying poems, Oba Femi admiring it. Oba Femi admiring it, and then as soon as he started dissing Oba got triggered, killed Kit Wilson, and yeah, that match. I did not expect anything too much out of it. It was just comedy gold at that point. I love Kit Wilson and his new anti-toxic character. It's pretty cool to see there, and I love the way they're using Oba to start off his main roster run. I'm gonna give the match a 1.5 out of 5, but the presentation was fabulous. I'm gonna give that one 10 thumbs up, even though the match was terrible because it was 40 seconds of actual in-ring work. Even though the match was terrible, the presentation, like I keep saying, was fabulous, bro. I loved it. Now let's move on. Next up was Tiffany Stratton versus Alba Fire. And I don't even think this match was pre-announced. I think it was added last minute on the card before the show started. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But for this match, it wasn't bad, honestly. It was a good match. That's pretty much about it. What I liked about this match is that Alba Fire actually had over a 5-minute match, which I've been clamoring for that for a while now, which I'm glad I got it. Pretty basic match here. That's it. It was a good match. That's it. Tiffany got the win. And that's it. I'm really liking this wheelchair storyline with Chelsea, by the way. It's pretty funny as well. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.3 out of 5. Let's move on. Next up was the second triple threat match, Elimination Chamber qualifying match between Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, and Damian Priest. This was another fun match. It was a really fun match. You had moments where Trick Mello Gang tried reuniting and taking out Damian Priest. Yeah, all these three, by the way, they have amazing chemistry. It was pretty fun. It was like a really fun match. It flowed very well. It was very well paced. I loved it. Trick Williams, by the way, they're just fast tracking him at this point because man, he already had that 4-way Saturday Night's Main Event. Now he's going to the Chamber. How about that? What a start for Trick Williams on the main roster, by the way. Holy crap, they're fast tracking him now. I'm gonna give it a 3.9 out of 5. It was a very fun match in my opinion. I would definitely go back and watch this match if I were you. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's move on. Up was the sixth match, damn, between Julia versus Rhea Ripley. It was a good match. It's just once again you had the shenanigan ending with the Irresistible Forces is now what they called. Is not what they're called. They came in and just ruined the match. So yeah, this match I think what I heard before was that it was Julia's dream match. It was actually supposed to be Julia versus Io, but I guess they're gonna save that one because it's a big match. So Julia versus Rhea, it's not even bad either. Rhea is really good too. And this is one of Julia's dream matches. Happy birthday, Julia, by the way. Hell yeah. But yeah, the ending was really annoying. The interferences. And it happened for the main event, so I'll get to the main event in a minute, but like damn, it gets to a point where it just annoys the crap out of you. Like you never really see fluent endings on SmackDown anymore. And Raw too. Same shit happens there too. You never really see fluent endings anymore, do you? With big money matches, you never, or with big matches, you never really see like creative endings anymore, do you? The match, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. I'll still say that because it was fun to watch, or it was enjoyable for the amount of time it got. So yeah, now let's move on. The main event was Aleister Black versus Randy Orton. This match was like I said with the Tiffany match. It was a pretty just generic good match. That's pretty much it. Nothing of substance to really like report on, except for the freaking ending. For some reason, Drew McIntyre's beefing with everybody. He just decides to kill Randy for some reason. That's weird. Drew's running. Cody comes in. Aleister gets the win. Shenanigan filled ending. At least this time we didn't get a DQ out of it, so that's fun, I guess. But Aleister needed the win. That's 1 point there, I guess. But did he have to do it like this? Like, we're making Aleister seem weaker than he actually is, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.3 out of 5. Like, at that point, I was already like burnt out because I'm like, dude, way too many. We get way too many of these interference endings week after week. You have the Vision on Raw, and now you have this BS on SmackDown every week. It's annoying. I enjoyed the show. I really enjoyed the show, but just the interferences with the matches are just like it's becoming like the Vision 2.0 on SmackDown, except there's no faction that actually represents that. It's just Drew versus Cody all over again, or over and over again. So yeah, the match I give it a 3.3 out of 5. It was, like I said, enjoyable. So if I had to rank the matches, the triple threats take number 1 and 2, obviously, and here are the rankings for the promos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give the show a 3.7 out of 5. SmackDown has been pretty much cooking. I did also hear that Road Dogg is no longer the creative or the head of creative on SmackDown. So that's I guess that's one reason why SmackDown's been very good lately. Yeah, the show flowed very well. Had a really good pace to it. We had 7 matches, and all of them felt like they were timed very well. So yeah, I'm going to give the show a 3.7 out of 5, like I said. That's going to be it for this one, everybody. I'm sorry that it's not as good as a video as I wanted it to be. It's like 10:44 p.m. right now, so I need to get this up before 12. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Goodbye.